report about imaginary numbers.
So we can start at imaginary unit. Every time that you have a square root of -1, you can simplify it as I. And I squared can be simplified as -1.
The example of standard form. A is the real number and BI is the imaginary part.
This is the real number and this is the imaginary part.
In this example, you can call this an equality.
By a square root of -25, think a square root of -25 as square root of I times square root of 25. And remember that the square root of -1 is simplified as I. So I times square root of 25 or I times 5 can be written as 5I. So square root of -25 is simplified as 5I. Now we will be subtracting imaginary numbers. Of this is square root of -12 minus square root of -3. First, express the square root of negative number in terms of I. I square root of 12 minus I square root of 3. Think of a square root of 12. I square root of 4 times 3 times I square root of 3 is equal to 2I square root of 3 minus I square root of 3 is equal to square root of 3I. Now we will be adding imaginary numbers. Square root of -4 plus square root of -9. 2 is the square root of 4, 3 is the square root of 9. Add them both so it becomes 6I.